What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. You already know what it is. It's Mr. No Face, No Case MSK. Moscow Sport with another video for you guys. Now, listen, it's pretty simple, yeah. I'm a Manchester United fan. Manchester United is the biggest club in England. You know what I'm saying? Probably the second or the third biggest club in the world. And that's just hands down. There's no need, that's no debating, no arguing. That's just what it is. Now, I'm starting to come to terms with the fact that there's no news unless Manchester United is involved. Whether or not we make the news or we don't make the news, our name will still be attached in one way or the other. It's either they're attacking the manager, or they're attacking the football structure, or they're attacking our players, or they're attacking. There's always something about Manchester United that's always going to get attacked. And I've come to terms with it. I've come to understand that, you know what? This is the price that you pay for being the biggest club in England. Ideally, the second or the third best, biggest club in the world. Now, in terms of fan base, to sell papers, the Sun, Daily Mirror, whatever you want to call it, to sell papers, you need people to be interested, right? And the best way for people to be interested is when you're shitting on Manchester United. Rival fans will be interested by the paper if they can't read you online. But which brings me now to online. Like online right now, people are reading there's so many websites out there that they don't get views unless Manchester United is mentioned. We're talking Talksport, they don't get views. ESPN, they don't get views unless Manchester United is there. And again, they're always shitting on Manchester United. Always shitting on Manchester United. You can check it out yourself. Check the views they get on a normal day compared to when they're shitting on Manchester United. It's clear to see. It's obvious. There's no debating. They just don't like Manchester United. Whether or not we're winning, whether or not we're losing, whether we're good or bad, it does not matter to these people. They just want the shit on Manchester United, which is fine. You're entitled to your opinion, and I agree with that. You can do whatever you want. Now, that's what brings me to today's story. Today's story is one that is actually crazy to me because I don't understand why agents, like, why are they doing so? Why are you asking agents about football? I understand that obviously their job is to promote their players. I mean, they want to get their players into the best team, into the best club, and so on and so forth. And I agree with that. I understand that 100%. But you don't know football. And when you don't know football, don't talk about football. No one really cares about the agents. As a matter of fact, you're a nuisance. They're a nuisance, especially with transfer windows, asking for this amount of money, that amount of money, or just making the whole transfer process longer than it used to be. Now, I'm not saying all agents are like this. Not all agents are like this. Some are good, some are bad. It's just how it is. Now, this is what brings me to today's video, like I said. Now, the Athletics have done a survey, and the title of the survey is Athletics Agent Survey, from best to worst deal to selecting champions and relegation candidates. Now, I'm not really interested in the champion and relegation candidates and all of that stuff. What I'm really interested in, but what I'm really, really interested in is this here. This right here. This is what I'm interested in. Right. Now, agents believe that Sesko to Manchester United was the worst deal of the summer window. I don't know how they come to that conclusion. I really don't know how they come to that conclusion. It's 2-2. It's playing well for Manchester United. It might not have scored a lot of goals. I mean, there's only one behind Eucharist, and the only one that is behind him is actually the penalty that Eucharist has scored, where Sesko doesn't score penalties. This is the goals that he's actually scored. Now, they're saying that Benjamin's six as the worst player, transfer player this window, the last summer window. 6, which is crazy to me. Is absolutely insane. Do you know what I'm saying? It's insane to me, yeah? And looking at this right now, you have other players on this list that you can call as the worst. Milos Kerkez, he hasn't been the same since his move. Kerkez hasn't been the same since his move from Bournemouth to Liverpool. we're starting to see a bit more crack in his armor. Do you know what I'm saying? We're seeing a bit of chink in his armor. The worst one, Florian Wirtz. Now, can somebody please tell me? Somebody please tell me, what has this guy done? How many assists has he got? How many goals has he got? What's his creativity like? What's he actually done, Florian Wirtz? This guy here. This guy. What has he done? What has this guy done since he's been signed? And his signing was 113, if not more than that, million. And that's pound sterling. Pound sterling. And look where he's at. Right at the bottom, under Isak. Isak too hasn't done anything this season. He hasn't done nothing this season either. But again, because it's Manchester United and it's Benjamin Sesko, they're going to have something to say. Now, this is what they had to say in regards to the reason why they believe it's the worst. It's the worst sign. Again, this is another guy as well that you can talk about. James Trafford. James Trafford is another one you can talk about. I don't know what's... Shut down there. There we go. Right, let's go back up. Yeah, that's where I need to be. Right, listen, James Trafford is another one. I think 31 million pounds plus for a goalkeeper that's your second choice keeper, because you've got Donnarumma, and I can accept that Donnarumma is probably the best signing of the summer for anybody. It's the best signing of the summer. So it's a great keeper. You know what I'm saying? So Manchester United, ultimately though, it was Benjamin Sesko, Sesko for 73.6 million with add-ons, moved to Manchester United from RB Leipzig, that drew the most criticism. They're saying way too much money and much too soon, said an agent. What? Seriously? They were pressurized into making that signing, claimed another one. Who pressurized us? Who pressurized Manchester United to making that signing? How do you know that they were pressurized? Unless you're his agent. What makes you think that we're pressurized? Do you know what I'm saying? And the last one was a lot of money for not much of a pedigree. Was the view of the third. Now listen, like, you're entitled to your opinion. How about Florian Wirtz though? Way too much money for that guy. Way too much, and it's done nothing. It's again another pressure. If you everything that they've listed there, you can say the same for Florian Wirtz. You can say the same for Isak. You can say the same for Gyökeres. You can say the same. Gyökeres was playing the Portuguese league. We know what the Portuguese league is like. We've seen players come from the Portuguese league and do nothing. Absolute nothing. We've seen it. We've seen them do nothing. They've come in and done nothing. It's been seen. And if you're asking, if you want to know the players, Vinicius. Vinicius, that I think played for Newcastle, played for Spurs as well. That guy did absolutely nothing. He was signed from there. There's so many others as well. But I'm not going to get into that because I made a video about that not long ago. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to get across, is that there's so much bias in this in football right now that it's crazy, and everybody just wants to shit on Manchester United for whatever reason. For one reason or the other, they just feel like Manchester United is probably the one to shit on. Burnley are in the Premier League. James Trafford decided to go to Man City. Why is that not a bad higher than Benjamin Sesko? I don't know. But we all know what the issue is. We all know what they're talking about. It's a Manchester United 8. And they're always going to hate Manchester United. And I think I'm all right with that. We just need to now be better on the pitch. And yeah, we'll be good. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think Benjamin Sesko is the worst signing of the summer window? Let me know. If your comments put your comments down below. Whoever it is that you feel like is the worst signing of this transfer summer, write it down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.